Let's meditate. The ocean seems to be calmer today. There's a little wind. Every day I come down to this spot to sit in front of the ocean. Every day, if it's not raining, I walk a path, try this, try that. I start to learn what path is more stable, not dangerous. So gradually I learn. As I learn, I don't think much. My body remembers, so my mind is clear, not thinking should I this way, should I go this way or that way. I may have tried several paths, but everything is intuitive. Every time we do something different, which is always the case, because even external event may be more stable, I am changing. But at the core of my being, it's always the same. There's something steady. I often call it my eternal home. That's the awareness. Sometimes it's not as ready because the mind is moving. But even if the mind is moving, if you pay attention, you find it. Just breathe in, breathe out. take your time and just be. When everything is changing externally, we may need more time to find and connect to the root. But it's always there. Our eternal home. That's where we came from. There is that source of life. Making us to live. Also, when we pass away, it's always there. How do we know that? Not in our mind. When the mind is calm and quiet, samadhi, and no self, you are already there. There is no you. So how do you know that? You already missed it. Because your mind is moving. It's already there. Like the surface of the water settles, you see the bottom. There's a saying, every dewdrops in it is that source. Every dewdrops, every cells, every being is the expression of that. You can call that as the core of all the beings, or Buddha nature, that is always there. To express whatever. In any situation. It's the absolute state of being. You hear the waves without thinking, you know it waves. We hear birds without thinking it's birds. We breathe in, breathe out. It's there. Everything is a manifestation of that. And we are one. There's no barrier, no mind to separate you and me and the universe, this and that. Me and my wave. It's oneness. Absolute. So when we connect to that, or when we realize that's already connected to that, there's nothing. There's no mind to get into it. Your body cells know that. Everything does. So we are one. One with the way of universe. And you may say, I am that. Or I am. In such a state, it is beyond the mind. You are awareness. And your body cells jump around. Because mind is not disturbing. And there's aliveness. as if to tell us, thank you, to notice the absolute state of being. The state of oneness. That's the root of who we are. So there's a word, kensho. Ken is look, sho is character, your own character. So it's the same as know who you really are. Experience directly beyond the mind as it is. I remember a poem, Kabir XVII. When I read that the first time, I was surprised. That someone can explain such a state of being. I don't remember even pieces of it. That someone can explain what's unexplainable. Let's read that poem separately. Well, I'll put how you can find that poem. That state of absolute being. I believe Kabir lived in India, but the Sufi, it doesn't matter. What background. It may guide us the way to be. In this world, but connected to the core of our being. Have a good day. Thank you. I am at the beach, or may I show you And this is where I sit. And you see all the rocks very sharp. And to get back to my place, I have to go through this path. Not too bad once you know it. You see the rocks there? Some people put rock on top of the rock.